Hey, what's going on, everybody? Justin for Blue Collar Survival, and it's time for another review from the good people of Valtech. So today I will be reviewing the Kizer Kane. If you're new to my channel and you're looking for that best bang for your buck in the budget knife and gear world, hit that subscribe button down below. And while you're at it, throw me a thumbs up. Also, like I said, I say it all the time, check out Valtech's website for their point system. It's like getting 5% off every time you buy something. Check it out. It'll be worth your while. They have competitive pricing. I will put a link down below to this knife and their website. Alright, so I will be doing this monster today. I got this, and when I seen it, I pulled it out, and I'm like, holy mackerel, this is a monster. I will go ahead and throw the specs up while I am getting this unboxed. Alrighty. So it also comes with a Kizer cleaning cloth, microfiber one. The packaging, it's got all your specs on there. I kind of do my own anyway because usually they're not on. Alright, so this is the Kizer Kane, and this thing is a monster. Let me get a few size comparisons up with it while I'm at it. Alright, so first we will do Spyderco Manix 2. Then I've got an Ontario Rat 2. And the Benchmade Griptilian. And I actually have an interesting story about this Griptilian. So Monday I came home from work and I was getting ready to go off and ship some packages. And as I was getting ready to leave, the UPS man pulled up, handed me a box. It was from Benchmade. So thought it was my pocket clip that I had ordered from Benchmade, and it was not my pocket clip. I opened it up and seen this knife, and I'm like, I don't think this is right. So I called Benchmade and said, hey, I'd never ordered this. I don't know what's going on. So they looked on the billing, said, well, it's to a PR sample account. I have no clue what that means. Unclear or anything like that, but they said it is your knife. So I don't know. I looked on the billing, and it says Justin Wheeler, and next to it, it says YouTube. So I don't know what account it came from or who sent this to my house or why they sent it to my house. But if anybody that is watching did happen to order this for me and get it sent to me to review or do whatever, I would like to say thank you. I am extremely appreciative. I was a little wigged out. You know, I'm kind of one of those people that if it's too good to be true, it's too good. So thank you to whoever out there got this for me. I am extremely grateful. Alright, let's get back to this giant beast. This thing is just huge. I love the blade profile on it. You got a hollow grind. This one, I don't know. Some call it a buoy. Some call it a harpoon blade. I don't know. It's almost like a harpoon buoy. But anyway, I do really like the blade profile of it. Got a really thick blade stock. I mean, I think it's almost 1/4 of an inch, I believe. Or not 1/4, but 1/8. Or just under. It's about 3/8 of an inch. But very thick blade stock. Love the handle. Or love the blade. And that's about as far as we're going to go for what I love on this knife. This knife here, I don't know. I just cannot get into it. There are some things on it that feel unfinished. I know the liners are a little sharp when flipping. They feel like they could have been milled a little better, so they weren't as sharp. Just has that unfinished feel. Same with down on the bottom. There's a little bit of unfinished feeling to it. Pocket clip just looks like it was an absolute afterthought. They were just like, throw it on there. Just seems like the most generic looking pocket clip. And the position. You're going to tell me you couldn't have moved that up to here? Alright, let's go ahead and get into the grading. Since I'm going ahead and I'm bashing on it. Definitely, like I said, not my favorite Kizer. I think it's kind of a miss on this. It's just a big, clunky knife. It just feels clunky. That's all I can say. That'll be how I explain this knife is clunky. Alright, so let's go ahead. Edge retention, 2.5 with the VG10. I'll throw a chart up here to show you the edge retention on the steels. VG10 kind of falls somewhere a little bit in the lower middle. Alright, edge retention. Yeah, you get a 2.5. Ease of sharpening, I gave a 4. The VG10 is extremely easy to sharpen. Nothing special to the blade, just the belly of the blade. They actually did good on the plunge grind on this, so there'll be no smiles. All right, then we got, I'm getting all like flustered. I got too many on one sheet of what I have. Fit and finish, 2, just due to those unfinished little edges on there. And I don't know, it doesn't seem like a really well-finished knife. I mean, everything centering's good on it. The hardware looks good. I don't know, it just, something about it that just makes it feel like it's not complete. They could have probably put a little jimping on the flipper here. All right. Internals I gave a 4. Runs on bearings, has decent action. I can't argue anything on that. The liner locks up solid. Probably looking at right around 45, 50 again. A lot of good life left in that. Liners are solid. Skeletonized in there. There you go. You can kind of see the skeletonized. So internals are good. At least something on there is. In hand, I just gave a 1. I don't know. Clip offers a little bit of a hot spot when really getting into it. And the finger choil, the way it is, it's not a... It's a little small, but the way that this kind of ramps forward, it almost pushes your finger forward towards the blade. And as you can see, my finger's just on the blade. So the finger choil could have been done a little bigger in hand. Also, when not using the choil, with no jimping back there, it just kind of slides all around. So I gave it a 1 on that. Like I said, clunky. Function, 1.5. Cutting through cardboard with this, just, once again, it felt clunky. And when I was getting on the finger choil with that, I kept sliding forward, and I just kept wanting to bite myself as I was doing it. So function, I gave it 1.5. Overall design, I gave it 2. The blade was well thought out. The handle, it could have been done a lot better. I see where they were going with it, so I gave it a 2. In the pocket, I gave it a 2 as well. I mean, it's a clunker. I mean, what does this thing weigh? 5.9 ounces. I mean, it's a beast. Not horrible of what sticks out, but it is a clunky knife in the pocket. Not a bad pocket hog, though, really. And price for what you get, I did a 2. They're charging $82 VG10 on a, I would say, poorly designed knife. If they could refine this handle some and do something with just some of the finer touches, a nicer pocket clip, maybe a little different position on there, a little further down. So overall, this is my lowest scoring knife I've done so far. This is a 21, and that is an average of a 2.33. So from my standpoint, I would not recommend this knife. You got to realize these are my overall opinions. Your opinion may be different, but this is not a knife that this channel will recommend. Not for the $82 price range. Alright guys, leave me some comments down below. Let me know if you got one of these and you got a different opinion on it. Let me know. Alright guys, just Blue Collar Survival. You guys stay safe.